It's you ready? You ready? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I want some pancakes, and I really want some IHOP pancakes. I should just go, but then if I do, then I gotta really clean up really nicely. And I don't feel like cleaning up real nicely right now. This is coffee I make like the night before. So anyway, I was looking at somebody sent me email. Said Beyonce got a sister. I look real bad. I really do need to wash up. Then I gotta wait to have breakfast. I'd rather just go get breakfast and then come back and then wash out, chill out. But my problem is I'm on IHOP and then I gotta walk over to McDonald's, and my father's gonna get up in a little while. He usually drives over McDonald's every day. I don't have a car. I never learned to drive. My father wouldn't teach me when I was 16 years old. I asked him and he was like, no, because I smoke pot or something, or or he hated me. Something. Me and my father never got along, and I don't think we still do. Occasionally. Now he was a war veteran, so like I see like a bunch of grenades downstairs, and some of them got my name written on it. Anyway, I still love him, even if he tried to blow me up with a grenade. I know he means well. Okay, take a bath or go. And actually, I just finished this project. I'm finishing up this project. Two projects, actually. And there's a lot to be excited about. Oh, I look terrible. And the bad thing is, I don't usually feel grubby, but because I didn't take a bath today, I feel a little grubby. And I put on a new shirt, and that's a clean sweater. It's probably making me feel grubbier. Let's go get a haircut. Anyway, I'm almost done with a lot of work. I just need to hang out until Friday, and maybe Saturday I'll chill. Saturday I'll try to get stuff done. And then it's first Sunday. I'm gonna go to church. Anyway, I want to get up and walk before my father wakes up. I don't. He tries to force me to go to church, which is totally retarded. It's totally retarded and it's totally ridiculous because I've been going to church for 15 years out of town. I mean, from the day I stepped out of town, from the day. I mean, from the first girlfriend I left with, Alicia Daniels, we went to a church on Sundays, and then. After I left her, I went to the same church. She didn't go to that church anymore. And then, every time I move, the church on the corner, whatever church is next to me, I generally go to. Here, I skip a couple of churches because there's so many churches here, and I skip a couple of churches in the area that I could walk to easily and go to a specific church of my liking, or my choosing, or the Lord's choosing for me. So that's not what this vlog is about. I'm talking about my father, right? But and going to McDonald's. But I figured before I head to McDonald's, I was thinking about my father, and I said, there's my father. It has a solution. I mean, my father, I was just thinking about it, crossed my mind, is that in the meantime, as I go to McDonald's, that I could solve the problems between the Arabs and the Jewish people forever. Forever. We should not be fighting. Arabs and Jewish people should not be fighting. They brothers. First thing, they brothers. And second thing, they are brothers. Okay? And so my father used to my father, when I would fight with my brothers, when I was a little kid, my dad, if we were fighting, he would solve the problem. And my father can solve the problem between the Arabs and Jewish people forever. I mean, just no problem whatsoever. That they would never fight again. And so what we would do when we were little kids and we would fight, my father would take us, to make us sit, and we were like little kids, probably my nephew's age, younger, and he would tell us, okay, you're fighting, that's your brother, you're supposed to love your brother. We'd be mad as hell. You'd be like, mad, and we were little kids, and so he'd say, you're supposed to love your brothers, hug each other. And I'm gonna tell you, when you mad at somebody and you have to hug them, when you hate somebody and you have to hate them, you have to hug them, that's the end of the story. You can't, it is the most painful, excruciating thing you could ever go through. It is better than any sense of torture or anything to have to hug your brother or somebody you fight with, your worst enemy, to have to hug them. It's just like, and he would be like, and you try to skip. No, you would have to hug for like 5 minutes. Just sit there and just hug each other. And you'd be crying. And you would just be hating it. It'd be terrible. But you sure didn't want to fight him again. Because if you had to hug him, it was just terrible, You would never want to fight them again. And then you wouldn't really be that mad at them because you just finished hugging them. And it's so embarrassing. They should get the two greatest leaders, prime ministers, sheiks, whatever they are now, and just tell them, just force them to hug each other. They should just take them in a room and be like, no, 5-10 minutes. You gotta stand there in your suit or in your daishiki Arab or whatever you wearing, your whatever, and your robes and all of that stuff, and have to hug each other. You never know, the Lord might make them do that one day themselves. What was their father? Abraham. Abraham might make him do it one day, they darn so. Isaac, what is it? No, it wasn't Isaac, it was Abraham. And so, Father Abraham might make him do it. I know he would. He'd make them hug each other, And they'd be sitting there, and the Arab dude would be crying because he hated his brother so much. But after he finished, he'd be like, okay, after he stopped crying, he'd be still holding his brother, and then they stopped being mad. And then every time they had to fight, every time each one of them drop a bomb, make them, call them, have a meeting, and be like, you two gotta hug each other. And I'm gonna tell you, they gonna make, even if they didn't do it, they would make the person who was doing it, their factions or whatever, they would make them stop. End of it. Every freaking terrorist, everybody. If you do something wrong to people, you have to hate. You have to sit there and just hug. The one you hate the most. Love thy